Okay, this is the simulated radar for the next 60 hours. You can see right now mix of snow in the north central areas and the higher elevations of the Alleghenies, and there will be some mix into the upper Poconos. This is around midnight, but that'll all switch over to rain or end as we get to around 3 a.m. This is what it looks like, and then it clears out as we get into the early morning hours. This is around 6 and there's 7, and then there's just a little bit of a line coming through here, which is one of the fronts of the colder air trying to come through. It's around 9 o'clock, but that'll turn. There's going to be mostly rain as it goes through PA. But then what happens behind it is we get a banding set up here, and it will blow into Buffalo and definitely affect the football game. And it'll start pulling into Pennsylvania, and you can see this is cold air being funneled in. There's more cold air being funneled into Pennsylvania than into New York, just because of the way the low is situated up in Canada at this point in time. And what happens is it starts to come across Saturday night. There'll be some squalls. There might be a burst of snow occasionally, but then on Sunday, this is around midnight. You can literally see what looks like squall lines, but this is cold air being blown in, and whiteouts that happen underneath these little lines of precipitation. Like here you go, right here. This is 6 o'clock in the morning, and it'll be blowing so hard, and the snow will be coming down hard for a short period of time, and literally cause whiteout conditions. Here's around 8 o'clock in the morning. It's in central PA, and some of it in the south central PA too. And then, as you can see, it comes to the east. It literally gets bigger, and then it comes through. Now, this isn't a snowstorm. This is just a lot of wind, snow coming down real hard for a short period of time, and it maybe throws down a half an inch or an inch of snow as it goes through. This is around 9 o'clock in the morning, and then I mean, look at this right here. This is almost like a thunderstorm line, and that's the best way to describe these things. They're like thunderstorm lines, and this is around 10 o'clock, and you can see it. It's definitely looks nasty, but it's again short period. And here it is around 11 o'clock, and you can see if you look real close here, heavy rains in here, and then snow behind it. Just too much warm air at this point in time in the day, at around 11 o'clock. But then as soon as the front comes through, it gets cold and it snows a little bit. So everybody gets a little bit of snow as this thing runs through. But again, it's just like I said, a half an inch at the most as it comes through. But it is something to be aware of, because when it comes through, that short period of time might be very difficult driving. And I've seen this happen on Route 80 where these things come through and people keep driving and they can't see in front of them and they ram into the car in front of them because there's an accident. And then you have these big pileups. So just kind of pull over, slow down, whatever you can do, but just be careful when you go through these things, because they can be really nasty for like 15 minutes at the most, 20 minutes, and then it goes through. So that's your radar. This takes you to Sunday afternoon around 1 o'clock, and you can see it's clear.